You're very welcome back. Now we're making our own homemade Chinese takeaway in the kitchen today.
Yes, Charlo Clark is doing the honours for us today. What have we got, chef?
Well, we're doing a sizzling beef stir fry. How's that feel with some egg fried rice, Anna?
Perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely. We're using a nice cut of beef fillet.
Nice.
So it's nice and lean. We're going to julienne that in a second. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make a little 5-spice.
Oh.
Now, you can buy it in the shop, but listen, we've got to make it at home. It's much better. Brilliant, pungent flavour. So what we need for that, we've got some fennel seeds, we've got some cumin seeds, mustard seeds, and we've got some cloves. We're just going to dry roast them in a hot pan.
Okay.
Pop them in. And we have my best friend here, one of my best friends, other than you two guys. Now, just need to pop them.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get the popping, okay?
Look.
That's ready to go, okay? So you see it smoking already, so the pan is nice and hot. I've already jumped ahead and exactly, yeah, it's fantastic. I've already jumped ahead and put a bit of star anise in there, okay? So ideally, cool it down, okay? Cool it down is probably ideal, but we're not going to do that today, okay? I've popped in already a star anise in there because it's quite hard to ground down, but trust me, yeah, we don't have the time here this morning, but trust me, it's fantastic. A little bit of ground ginger and a little bit of ground cinnamon. That's your 5-spice, okay? So, Anna, if you wouldn't mind, if you just grind that for me nice and gently, but you just want to grind it down to a nice dust, okay?
Okay.
Simon, we're going to crack on down with our beef. Now, first thing we've got to do with our beef is we've got 2 pans on, 2 hot pans.
Yes.
The ideal situation with beef stir fry is to have a pan that has the nice curves on it, so you can get the nice toss and the stir fry action going as well, okay? In this pan here, we're going to do the egg fried rice, okay? So what we need for the beef stir fry is I've got loads of different vegetables, and they're all cut in the same sort of format. They're all little strips, julienne, as we say, in the game. So I've got all sorts. We've got some tender stem broccoli, sugar snap peas, peppers, baby corn, and we've got some onions, okay, some sliced onions and chilli. So what we're going to do first is...
Can we get these veg on for you, Charlo?
Yeah, please, yeah. No, actually, hold on. We're going to stir fry the beef first, okay? We're going to marinate the beef. So what I'm doing here, Simon, is I'm going to just cut the beef into little strips.
Look at that.
And the whole idea of stir fry is julienne, okay? So we're going to julienne the beef first, and that's your protein. Now look, you can substitute the beef with chicken, with prawns, turkey. It's a really healthy and it's a great way. It's a great dish.
What exactly is julienne, Charlo?
Julienne is little thin strips on it, okay?
Okay.
And the whole idea...
So it's the style of cutting it?
It's the style of cut. It's a culinary term. We've got julienne, we've got baton, we've got dice. And if you notice in our fried rice is all dice. So
yes,
we're doing a julienne here in a fried rice. Now here's a little tip, a little marinade for you. Okay, so we've shredded our beef, we've julienned our beef, right? We're going to drop in a little bit of garlic. This is garlic Wicklow rapeseed oil. Beautiful. Infused already with natural garlic, so we don't need to crush a little bit of garlic. I'm putting a little bit of rapeseed oil in there. We're putting a little bit of ginger.
Okay.
For a bit of background heat.
Exactly, and a little bit of soy sauce, okay?
Nice.
And this is just going to make the meat nice and dark for our marinade. Now what we're going to do, just going to massage that,
Do you use light soy sauce, Charlie?
Light soy sauce, no, I'm actually using dark soy sauce, okay? It gives a nice dark colour, but alternatively you could, there's no problem with using light soy sauce. Now take it out my glove, remember, handling raw meat in your house, make sure you differentiate, okay? Now here's the fun part, okay? We're going to add in a little bit of rapeseed oil, okay? Into our wok, okay? Nice hot wok. And what we're going to do is we're going to just sear off our beef first, okay?
Yeah,
that's the noise you want to hear, folks, okay?
Yeah, baby.
Now you spread your beef around the pan, okay?
Ooh,
exactly. While that's on, we have another hot pan, and we're going to start our fried rice. What we need for our fried rice, Simon, we've got some pre-cooked rice.
Yeah.
Again, just for TV purposes.
Yeah.
We've got some spring onions, some peas, some cooked ham, and some sweet corn.
Lovely.
So what we're going to do in the hot pan, we're going to get some sesame oil here.
Okay.
You pop in all the veg for that, Simon.
Okay.
And as I was saying before, nice dice for your fluffy, to get fluffy egg fried rice, okay? Now, Anna, what we have here is we have our beef nice and seared. Now, in on top of that, once it's seared on one side and you're going to move it around. Now, if you're working on gas, you're going to toss it, but we won't toss it for a second.
Okay.
We toss it at the end. Remember we said at the start, we're going to rock around. We're going to rock around the wok, isn't that right, folks?
Rock around the wok.
This is a great dish to start your weekend off, full of nutrition. Like, I mean, this is your 5 a day, all in one dish, okay?
And this cooks very quickly, Charlo, doesn't it?
Exactly, cooks in cooks in minutes, actually, yeah. So in go our sugar snap peas, and some broccoli, and you can determine how much or how little you want.
You want the rice in here as well, chef?
Yeah, get the rice in there, Simon, as well, okay?
Now, are you with me, Charlo, on the al dente veg?
No.
Because Simon likes them mushy and soft, whereas I like them crunchy.
Yeah. Well, look at it. It's totally up to yourself, right?
Okay.
It's totally personal, right? But the key thing when you're doing stir fries is the wok has to be really, really hot, okay? So, what we're going to do is just going to move it around here now, okay? And what we're doing is we're searing all the beef. Now, one of the key things, Anna, when you're doing stir fries is 2 portions only in the wok. Otherwise, you're going to stew, you're going to boil up your product. Is that okay?
Okay,
You want to fry.
Exactly. Now, Simon, what you've done here is we've added in some sesame oil. Sesame oil is key with egg fried rice, okay?
Okay.
And you put in all then your components. Now, we're not sticking to these components, whatever you have in your fridge.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
perfect. As long as it's cooked the day before, we're fine. What we're going to do is we're going to make a little well in here,
Yeah.
okay? And we're going to beat 2 eggs, folks, okay? So if you crack up 2 eggs for me there, Simon. Okay, so we're doing okay here, folks. The new kitchen is absolutely fantastic.
Are you happy enough
yeah,
with
it's
your,
great. Beautiful,
new
yeah,
digs?
beautiful. I have my sizzling pan in the oven now. We're going to use that in a second.
Okay.
So we just get back to the stir fry for a minute, okay? I didn't spike it with garlic because I'm using the Wicklow rapeseed garlic oil, okay?
So you wouldn't add any more garlic into
Please,
the
Simon,
mixture,
yeah.
Charlotte?
Yeah, no garlic in
No
it. It's
more.
already infused in the oil, okay?
Okay.
Now what we've done here is we're going to let that cook up like scrambled egg, okay?
Get it in?
Yeah, no, leave it for a couple of seconds.
Okay.
I've cranked up the pan again. It's
Okay.
hot pan, okay?
Okay.
It's stir frying, and you're also sort of stir frying your egg fried rice as well, okay? You pop in. We've got beautiful pak choy here. Not in the recipe, but when I was doing my shopping last night, it was just wonderful. It was nearly talking to you. It was so fresh. So I'm going to pop that in there.
So
exactly.
throw it in
Simon,
as
yeah.
well.
I'm going to pop that in, and this is what I'm saying about the recipe. You can add all components into the recipe, okay?
And pak choy just wilts like spinach, Charlotte, does it?
Exactly, Anna. Pak choy.
Stir it
wilts
through,
just-
chef.
Yeah, stir it through, Simon, now. And as you can see, we're cooking now the egg, and it's perfectly safe to do this, okay?
Okay.
Because you have to get your rice up to the temperature. Your rice has to be really, really hot, okay? And what you're doing as well with the rice is it's full of protein, you know?
Yeah.
You're having the egg, and it's a full protein
This is a
kick.
good, nutritious
Great
meal.
start, like I mean, it's a great
That's
start.
a meal in itself, Anna.
It
Isn't
is,
that right?
absolutely.
Yeah, a
You
little
know
bit of
what I mean?
salt and pepper when we're ready, Simon,
chef.
okay? Now, here's a little trick with the stir fry of veg, okay? We're going to add a small little bit of chilli, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to spike it with a little bit of oyster sauce,
Lovely.
okay? So a little bit of oyster sauce. And then we're going to put some sweet chili sauce in there. Soya sauce again, okay? So we're making a little revisit with the soya sauce. So a little bit of
Yes.
sweet chili, okay? A little bit of soya sauce.
You got 1 minute left, Charlotte.
1 minute left, okay? So the soya sauce goes in, okay? Now, ideally, cook it a little bit longer, right? But we're stuck for time here, so... And now we can just toss it like this. Is that okay? All right?
Okay.
And that's perfect. I'm going to top it with a little bit of sesame seeds, all right? Now, for a little finish, okay?
Don't forget about your 5 spice over here, by the way.
5 spice as well is the key. So a little bit of our 5 spice dust in on top, okay? And what we're going to do now is we're going to swap places for a second, okay? And Simon,
Yeah.
how are you doing on your stir fry? Do you want to
bother.
practice,
Your
okay?
flippy bit.
So we get one going here first, okay? So now we're going to rock around the rock. Is that okay?
Right,
So you
come on,
ready?
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Right,
go.
where are we going?
We're going
All
1,
right.
2, 3.
I'm afraid of dropping on the floor.
We're going 1, 2, 3, go.
Look
We're
at
going
that.
1,
I
2,
didn't
3,
drop a
go.
bit.
Good
Look.
man. Oh, well, sorry, folks. I don't
The
make
rice
a mess.
all over the
Okay.
new floor,
Now, so we're
Carlo.
going to do. We're
he's
going to take out our
wrecked the place.
sizzling pan. So a sizzling pan, nice and hot. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Well done,
look at that
Simon.
rice.
Yeah. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some of the fried rice here. Okay.
Take your time,
Pop
Charlotte.
down your fried rice, nice and fluffy fried rice. Okay. Look at that. Look at the colour in
yeah.
that. Is that fantastic?
I'm coming over here beside you, Anna.
Ah, suddenly you're joining me, eh?
And then we have our nice little
That.
sizzling beef stir fry.
Oh, yeah.
Top
That's a
that
lovely
down.
way to serve it, actually,
Beautiful,
Charlotte.
yeah, absolutely. In the middle of your table, obviously with little tongs so nobody touches it. Little bit of sesame seed on top, and then just to top it all off, then a little bit of coriander, which is great with
Nice.
Chinese food, and also a nice little garnish for your egg fried rice. So that's my Chinese sizzling beef fried rice with the
I
5
tell you
spice.
what, it's a lot healthier than a takeaway,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
You rock, Charlo. You
'Cause
rock,
you're,
baby.
Oh, thanks
I'm
very
going to try
much.
the rice
That's a
first,
great
actually.
one.
That's a great
That's a
little
great,
tip,
that's a great little tip. The 5 spices as well, Anna. You could make that, put it into a little jar, have it in, and it's great
Yeah.
with chicken. It's great
Yeah.
even if you're barbecuing. It's a great little dusting over your meats before you put it onto your
Okay,
barbecue,
as a marinade
onto your
or whatever.
pan. Exactly, yeah.
Beauty.
You know? So it's great, very versatile, and it'll stay for 2 or 3 weeks in your store cupboard.
How was the rice that I made? Great job, Charlo.
The rice
Thanks, pal.
is spot
Thanks very
on.
much. Yeah. You like
Looking
it?
forward to trying this. Gorgeous, Charlo.
Okay.
Well
Thanks.
done.
Thanks very much.
Right, where are we? Up next, we'll be heading down to the Vitality Expo in the RDS, where Laura will be trying her hand at yoga. Stay with us.